Hey, what's happening guys? Bharat for iGyaan, and today we're going to be taking a quick look while unboxing the new Lenovo Moto G4 Play. Let's get started. You'll see your typical Moto box over here. The price of the phone in the country is 8,999 rupees. And it is available in a black and a white color. And as you can see, we have the white color. So the first thing inside the box is, of course, the Moto G4 Play. I'm going to put it to the side for the time being. I'm going to go further in. You will get a bunch of documentation. These earphones that seem to be a basic set of headphones along with an inline microphone to send and end calls. Next up is the USB charger. You can see that it is a standard USB to wall charger. Moto has done some design changes to the charger. You can see over here, you do have these easy grip areas so that you can pull and push the charger into the wall socket easily. You'll also get a pretty standard USB to micro USB cable, which does come with a cable organizer rubber band on the cable, which is pretty cool. So you also get a bunch of documentation in Hindi as well as in English. You can see that they want you to be doubly safe, Surakshit, smart, and Surakshit. One more time. That's everything from the box. Let's go on ahead and take a look at the Moto G4 Play. I did miss out on the battery. The battery is a removable type battery. And as you can see over here, it is a 2800 milliamp hour type battery with a minimum 2685 milliamp hours, which is great. This is a removable battery, which is rare nowadays. Phones have started to come with sealed batteries. Removable batteries, you can easily remove the battery, pop in another battery and keep going. Now, if you look at the Moto G4 Play, you'll see a very iconic new style Moto design over here. It does look like the Moto G4 Plus or the Moto G4. It is missing, of course, the fingerprint sensor at the front. If you take a quick look around the back side and remove the back panel, you'll see that we have two SIM card slots. Now these are micro SIM slots. And you also have an independent SD card slot, which is also a micro SD card slot, which means that you will not need to choose between a SIM card and a micro SD card. You'll get two independent slots. Pop in the battery. Let's quickly do a one over with the device. So over at the front, you will see a 5 megapixel front facing camera, which does have an f2.2 lens. You do have a bunch of sensors in the earpiece. Below that, you'll see a 5-inch 1280 by 720p display, giving it a total of 294 pixels per inch. Now this is a 5-inch IPS LCD display. Now on the bottom lip is the microphone. The Android navigation buttons are on screen, so none of the buttons are in the bottom lip over here. On the bottom of the device is a quick or a tiny tab to pull out the back panel, and you'll also see the micro USB charging, data syncing port, or whatever else you want to do with that port. Over at the right side is the power button along with the volume rocker, and over at the top is the 3.5mm headphone jack. Things that are becoming rare nowadays, removable batteries and headphone jacks. Anyway, so if you shift over to the back, an 8 megapixel f2.2 camera, so f2.2 on the front as well as the back. The back panel does have the indentation with the Moto logo, and you do have this nice texturized feel along with a secondary noise cancellation microphone, which will also be used for audio while capturing your 1080p video from the rear camera. If you talk about what's running all of this, on the inside is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, which is a quad-core 1.2 GHz CPU combination, along with an Adreno 306 GPU. You do get 16 GB onboard and 2 GB of RAM, and a 128 GB micro SD card can be popped in to the Moto G4 Play. Now, the company has designed this handset around playing games, and I have tested this device for over a week, and I can tell you that gaming is pretty good, and I've been playing games like Asphalt with pretty good feedback from the device, despite the fact that it is still running a 410 chipset. The gaming experience is pretty good. The speaker phone also sits in the earpiece. It's pretty loud, it's forward firing. I do miss dual speakers on the Moto G series, so this one also has just a single speaker sitting on the top. If you turn on the device, you're running Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow out of the box. Purely clean user interface, no customizations whatsoever. Really fast and snappy. Moto is promising an Android N update in the coming months. The camera app is pretty identical to that seen on the Moto G4 Plus. You do get all your customizations over here. You still get an HDR mode. You do get face detection and panorama along with HDR images. You can pull the settings tab from the left and change your video resolution. Like I said, it'll shoot 1080p video at 30 frames per second. Now the device does support LTE and VoLTE or VoLTE, Voice over LTE, for those interested in getting this device for Jio or Reliance Jio test phase is going on, or welcome pack has been initiated. So for those who wanted it for that, this device will support it without any problems. Now we did use the device while doing standard things like internet browsing, listening to music, watching video. Video playback is superbly smooth, whereas the internet experience could have been a little better. But we did find it to be pretty impressive for the price that the device is available at. Now there are a bunch of other options available under the 10,000 rupees price bracket, but a fairly reliable device from Motorola over here with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 chipset, which is not the latest chipset in this price bracket, and you do get some of the other companies pushing out some interesting chipsets for around 10,000 rupees, and we'll tell you if it's worth your money or not, and then we're going to be doing some gaming and benchmarks on this as well. So stay tuned for all of that. If you have any questions or queries regarding this device, which I feel has come at a really good price, you can drop them in the comment section below, and I'll try and cover it up for the final review. We are doing a really cool activity with Let's Game on this, where you guys will get to play against me. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. So if you want to go and play and possibly take part, do check out iGyaan.in. Catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. We did hit 1 million likes on Facebook, so thank you guys for that. And our videos are going to be more regular now, so stay tuned. And until I see you next time, this has been Bharat. Take care and have a great day.